Whew. Hello. Hey Ed, what's happening, brother? Just kind of getting going this morning. Having some coffee. Hey. Hey Lars, what's happening, brother? Today is, let me mute this. Today's going to be the last day that I have this beautiful old guitar in my possession. And I thought I'd go live with it. Oh, nice. Yeah, this thing is a 1959 Silvertone. I did a video with it the other day, and I kept everything really straight up honest with respect to not using amp sims or anything like that. I figured I'd go back to the good old days of tube amps, which I've really been enjoying in recent weeks. And a little bit of this guitar, need to tune this thing up a little bit, but a little bit of the, let me get my levels set a little bit better here. I was going to say a little bit of this guitar is going to be coming through my SM7. I know you guys might find that remarkable if you know anything about an SM7. However, some of the room sound will come up. And I'll also add that I picked this guitar up from my Hercules stand that's right there-ish this morning and played it, and it's in pretty good tune. Kind of a cool detail about this old thing is that the machine heads are backwards. A lot of older mandolins and Silvertone Dan Electro guitars were built with the machine heads. You actually have to turn them the opposite direction of normal to tune them up. Yeah, man, this thing's got a really interesting tone to it with the lipstick pickup and all. I'm glad to hear it, Lars. Yeah, I need to turn my headphones up a little bit also. Oh, wait, here we go. Make my headphones louder. There we are. I know that didn't change for you, but it just changed for me. Okay, so let me just share with you again my signal change so you know what's happening here. And let me get this tuner off the headstock of this guitar. That's tragic. So it starts here with the guitar plugged into an AB pedal on the floor, an AYB pedal. And I have channel A running into my Tubemeister 18 Hughes and Kettner amplifier, but before that I'm running through my pedal board down here on the floor. I don't have a camera set up this morning to show you that. I wish I could. It's pretty cool. And then out the DI, that's the one kind of modern part of this system, aside from turning it into a digital signal once it hits my audio interface. But my Hughes and Kettner Tubemeister 18 has a DI out that allows me to send the signal that posts power amp tubes and all of that to my DAW via an XLR cable. I haven't used the speaker cabinet on stage playing live for at least a couple of years, but even before that, it was seldom that I used a speaker cabinet on stage. I had a really nice powered monitor that I used and or in-ear monitors, and stuff just worked. So I've got a really simple signal chain, just basically the guitar plugged through a pedal board into my amp, into Reaper, and I can show you kind of what's going on with Reaper. Let me get the chat. We'll move this out of the way. So inside of Reaper, this blue channel here is my Hughes and Kettner amp. And then the channel next to it I have set up for a stereo field. And I do have a touch of reverb. Here's a little taste. It's got a, let's see, that's got some, what do they call it? Modulation. Let's just go to a room verb. Hey, Kevin. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, so really simple signal chain, and I think I've got Easy Drummer loaded in here. I should be able to make this work. Yeah, let's look at Easy Drummer real quick. I'm gonna give myself a drum beat to play along with. So I've got one here that's looping. It looks like it's called Scorpio. It's a verse riff. Let's put the third variation of this in alongside that. Let me get this out of the way so you can see what I'm doing here. So I've got this much of a drum loop set up, and I'm going to make it loop both of those drum patterns. I want to push play and just kind of jam along with it. I also have a loop pedal going here, so in fact, let's see, what can I do here? I want to make this really simple for myself so that I can come in on the count of one. Let's put this at that measure. And we'll shift this over so that it lines up. So now I've got a drum loop going that I should be able to just record a guitar part with. I'm going to try, we'll try and do something here. I have no idea what I'm going to do here. I'm winging it. Here we go. Let's do something bluesy just for the sake of old school guitar, old school blues. Let me see if I can do this. If I just push play, it should work. Okay, I've got to have a click. Gotta have a click. Let's undo that. Gotta have a click. Here we go. That's not a very good bluesy tone. Let me figure something here to do. I'm just being as creative. There we go. Let's delete that. Here we go. Oh, let's stop that. Undo. Don't. Here we go. Whoa. Interesting. Got to delete my loop. Good grief. This isn't so easy. Here we go. Oh, I know what happened here. I pushed record. Let me undo all that recording. I was like, what the hell? I thought I had that deleted. I know you guys. Hang on. I'm still recording. Here we go. See if this works. 2, 3, 4. set my loop, correct? Stop that. Gotta set my loop, correct? Here we go. Welcome to my world. Really? My goodness, I'm having a hell of a time. 2, 3, and I'll turn the click off. Jesus. Woo. Not so easy. It is not so easy. You gotta be, your timing's gotta be impeccable. 2, 3, 4. A little behind. Just playing a little blues. A little bit of fun. Hey. Cool. Hey, Zach, what's happening? I need some coffee. Hey, I'm having some coffee here out of my Ron Ward Indie Live. Yeah. I got some good coffee. Zach, it's good to see you here. Ed, great to see you also. Kevin, hope you're doing well. You're going back to work here real soon, is what I understand. Doing the studying. Nice. Nice. You know, everybody that I'm seeing here on the live stream, I know you all really well. We've all had pretty cool interactions on the internet. It's been really fun. And Lars, I don't know if you're still here, but I wonder if you were you live last night? Did I miss? I might have seen something about that. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I just don't know. I try and keep up on everything on the internet, but good morning, Zach. I don't know where you're located. I happen to be on the west coast of the United States. Oh gosh, Kevin, I know. Yeah, yeah, that would be kind of fun. Um, yeah, the copy and paste things, you got to go in there and do the cut, and in some cases, and editing inside of Easy Drummer is not really super simple. Let me get this out of the way. Let's put the chat back up. Yeah, to copy and paste, you got to right click on it, copy, set it over to set the cursor, somehow get the cursor to move to the end, and then right click and go paste all. And if you want to undo that, of course, you've got the undo function right there. I wonder if I highlight that, if I hit Control C, and then what is it, Control P? No, that opened up my audio driver settings. Yeah, so you literally have to go through all of that rigmarole to get things to copy and paste. Yeah, not real simple in this software. Yeah, and to my knowledge, there's no keyboard shortcuts. And go to the operation manual, settings. Let's go to settings in here and we'll see. MIDI advanced eDrums, sound engine. Yeah, and see it right now, it won't even let me drag this window. Anyway. Relatives, linear drag up or down. Set the mouse movement is linear, circular. I'm not seeing anything that looks like it's gonna let us. Yeah, there's nothing on it. I couldn't even move that window. Yeah, and the other thing I don't like about Easy Drummer is you can't make it bigger. That's just ridiculous. It's 2022 for Christ's sake. So a couple critiques of Easy Drummer for sure. Let's see. Yeah. Ralph, hey buddy, what's happening? Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it too. Ontario, okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, so you guys are over on the east side, basically 3 hours time-wise ahead of me. Was it ahead or behind? Yeah. Ralph, I hope you're doing well today. Thanks for joining us here, man. I just was doing again, I'll kind of recap. I'm doing a brief live stream today to kind of get a little time in with the 59. The owner, the guy that owns this guitar, a gentleman named John, is going to be taking it home today. And he was so kind as to let me bring it home. So I've got to spend some time with a very old guitar. Brad, what's happening, brother? Hey, Brad's here. It's good to see you, man. I had a great chat with you the other night. It was fun to visit and talk with you a little bit. We've never had a one-on-one actual talk. That was really cool. I appreciate that. So, here is the good old Silvertone 1959 model U1. Just sounds great. I've got a little bit of tube screamer on it right now and some delay. We'll just go straight to just dry bones. that's it's a really cool tone. However, I should be able to, let me turn that on, and I should be able to, you're probably not going to hear any guitar at this. Oh, yeah, you are. Some high gain on the old 59. We'll get rid of that. That's kind of fun. So now, so I can switch between, let me show you kind of what I'm doing here. I've got the ABY pedal. I'm going to get the Easy Drummer out of the way. So the blue channel, oops, sorry, down here. And I also have a piano hooked up. Let's see. So I've got my amp sim here on the green channel, and my normal old amp on the blue channel that says using Kettner. And with the push of a button, so we can go from some pretty extreme high gain stuff to kind of clean. The ABY pedals are really cool. Ralph, yeah, brother, this is the original. Everything on this guitar is 100% original, minus these two screws and some soldering that I did on the interior cavity of this. And the fact that this guitar actually has the cavity cover on it still, unbelievable. If you look at photos of most of them, they've got some other alternate cover because this gets lost. This is a little Phillips screw that's going through a piece of, what's this crap called? Masonite. That's all that's holding this thing in there. So you can imagine, you bump this thing there's not a whole lot holding this on. Boy, they built these things cheap. And check out the neck joint here. Three screws right down dead center of the neck. No truss rod. The original machine heads. Those are original. Yeah, it's basically 100% original minus a couple of the screws in the back of this thing. Even the original pickguard's still on it. It's not cracked. Unreal. Either this guitar hasn't been used much or it's really lucky. And we saved the logo on the headstock there. That was falling off. And I had another video that I talked extensively about this guitar. But yeah, it really... So it seems that Zach and Brad are in a pretty close proximity. Is it Zach and Brad or Ed and Zach? I can't keep track of it. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's see. ABC pedals on my board, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I haven't gone to the whole pedal chain switches. I still do the dance. I like doing that. I'm not doing music. If I had to do stuff like perform some of the songs that I've recorded on my YouTube channel, I would probably not use my normal amp. I would take my I would probably take my computer and use presets from all the VSTs that I've got. And a lot of the stuff I've used my amplifier on, but just for a layer. And that's a recording studio. You've got 9 guitar parts in a song that has 1 guitar riff in it, but you've got 9 layers of it. Oh, you guys are okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, you guys are halfway across the world from me. Yeah. Yeah, I've had a really good time having this thing here. And I also, sitting here in my living room, I'll kind of get out of the way. In fact, no, I don't really want to grab it, but right over there, there is a 1958 amplifier that was just modded by Dawson's Amp Repair. It came in a film projector that was built in 1958. And so I've got a little bit of history here in my living room hey, Bobby, what's happening? So I've got a lengthy history of guitars sitting here in my living room, and this may not happen again for a long time. So I'm really blessed and lucky as a guitar player and as a guitar builder and repair tech to have this type of equipment sitting here in my living room. Unbelievable. The amp belongs to my neighbor, Robin, a very cool gentleman. He brought it over the other night. We played some harp through it, and I got to play this guitar through it. It was pretty cool. It's 10 o'clock now. Why don't I fire that thing up? That'd be kind of interesting. I think I've got a cable here. Yeah, I should be able to do this. Oh, yeah, and then the speaker cabinet that the guitar, the old amp is running. Right on, Ed. Bobby, I hope you're doing well today, brother. My brother in arms, you know what I'm talking about. Let me hook up this old amp and maybe give you guys a taste of what this guitar sounds like through a period correct amplifier. Let's see. Let me insert a new track here. And we're gonna set the input for that. What channel is that mic going into? That is, oh, that one's not plugged in right at the moment. Let me get this figured out. Because I do have a microphone sitting here on the speaker cabinet, ready to go. It has a, the speaker cabinet is a, it's a 1/8, and it is a Jensen that was purchased. Obviously, we didn't buy a 1958 Jensen Speaker. I don't have the $700, whatever they cost, to buy one of those. So we got one that was period correct. They would have been used potentially in a Fender amp in 1958, only it's an 8-inch, so there would have been something like that was loaded in a Princeton or something of that nature. Let me, give me a moment here. I gotta get this thing working. You guys should hear this, man. It's crazy. It just sounds amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and bypass that. Give me a moment. We'll get this bad boy fired up. Oh, that should be in channel 4. I don't know. Might get a little clickety click here. Oh yeah. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. I think this is an input 4. That might be the room mic. I don't know. Let me see. I'm playing the old classic test them out. There we go. Make sure. Oh yeah. So what I've done is I've got this mic. I've got a Shure 57 on the speaker cabinet. And as happens always, you got a guitar cable hooked up. It will go underneath and behind and in between everything, anything. I have no pedals in front of that. That's just dry as a bone. Make a little bit of adjustment to the tone of the guitar. And a lot of this is probably coming into my vocal mic. In fact, I'm going to mute my vocal mic so you can. Some period correct music, I suppose. Yeah, kind of fun. I don't get to do this. I don't get to do this sort of thing very often. I'm really lucky again. Yeah, that sounds great. Just sounds really pretty fantastic. folks. I'm not going to be on here much longer. I just wanted to give you all a chance to get to see this one and share this with y'all. I really do have to get going. I've got to get ready for work. Let's see, what do I have on the bench today? I've got a Martin, a relatively new Martin with the laminated sides and glue lam neck that I've got to do a fret level on. Yeah, the glitter. And what else do I have? I've got a classic 30 PV amplifier that I've got to dig into. Oh, Ivan, hello, man. Thanks for being here. Oh, it's great to see you, man. God, I love your music. Well, everybody starts showing. Forgive me if I missed anybody. Bobby, Richard, the Falcro. Dude, thank you guys for being so kind last night. I watched a little bit of the replay and I kept hearing my name come up. I was like, damn, you guys. I really appreciate that. And the Falcro, your video looked awesome. The little bit of syncing with the video and audio was a little interesting. God, Ivan, dude, your music is fucking amazing, dude. Yeah. Oh, and here's another kind of detail. And let's see. Yeah. Last night is kind of a special moment for me because I'm a kid playing music or interested in music in any ways, like makes my heart sing. It's my whole life kind of revolves around that, and kids and young people, and even like dudes like Richard becoming very affluent in their recording process, or being able to do live streams and things in the way he has. And it's been really fun to help. Okay, good. That delay thing might have been in OBS might have been part of the problem. I'm hoping that I'm synced up pretty decent. Clap my hands. You can tell me. I don't know if that's on time or not. Last night, gentleman who helped my family out immensely contacted me. His son got a MIDI keyboard and wanted to start recording music in his on his computer, and so I was asked to help this young man. I think he's 12 years old. He might be 13, but I got to go over and help this young man get his computer all set up, and we got his Carbon 49 keyboard working. That it's exactly what I'm using right now. That you're hearing, and I'm using, what plugin am I using? I think I'm using a Philharmonic. Let's see. I can hold it. Oh, that's I guess, what am I using? So I have infinite sustain. I must have a piano going here someplace. Anyway, oh, I've got the Keyzone Classic. Yeah, so here's, this is what my piano is right now. It's a Yamaha grand piano, Steinway. It's kind of cool. So this kid has these plugins that I'm showing you right now. And so he's got those, and then he also has Surge Synth. I'll bring that up here. He also has this. That he can completely explore some really crazy stuff with. Let's see if I can make this. Oh, that channel's muted. I mean, and then with the push of a button, now we have a new crazy sound. So it was really fun for me to get to set something up for a young kid. who really wants to get going on recording. So just keeping the music flowing, I guess. It's been a really fun experience to do that. Let's see. Yeah, holy smokes. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this amp off at this point because I am in an apartment, and it's gonna go. I am in an apartment, and I have to be a little bit polite, although it's not very loud, as you can probably tell. Let's just shut you off and plug back into my silent guitar mode. I think. You know, something that's really amazing about this Silvertone guitar, and I know y'all probably can't hear me real well right at the moment. It should be better. Let's see. The output jack on this thing is remarkably tight. I mean, you have to mean to plug it in, and near as I can tell, it's never been replaced. So the solder joints on it look very original. So just really cool. Really cool to have that. Let's see if I can do a little jam here. Just try to get some playing time in on this Silvertone. Oh wait, let's find a different chord. Not much time left. Not much time left. Epiphonium, what's up, brother? Holy smokes, I'm trying to keep track of who's here. It's great to see you, man. You've just put out a new video. You put up stuff quite often, man. It's kind of fun to see that. Yeah, and again, I'm just playing through my pedal board and my old Hughes & Kettner amplifier. I just did switch the channel on the amp, and it got a little, I thought, a little gainy, a little dirty, not real awesome. Yeah, very simple setup. And I'm really curious. I recently tracked some guitar parts for a song that Bobby wrote, and I'm really curious what you used for your guitar sound on that. How was that recorded? This could be a long answer. I'm wondering if you ran through an amp that was mic'd up, or if you were using Sims. Just curious, real simple. Zach, thank you, brother. I'm not at all warmed up, dude. I'm like, I haven't played. It's not even noon yet, and I'm playing guitar. That's like sacrilegious in most places. Hey, and Richard, how's the audio and video lining up? I'm curious if you can help me with that. Not that it matters much. It's just nice to have fingers touching the fingerboard at the same time the note happens, that sort of thing. Or anyone else who might be able to give me some feedback on that. Because I'm using OBS and Reaper, and I'm using multiple different plugins. You can see I've got tons of stuff open. All of these tracks have effects loaded all over them. Kind of interesting. Lars, yeah, anybody. Yeah, I'm curious if everything's lining up. You know, I think I do a clap. Usually, you can tell if the video and audio line up really good. And you know what's interesting about that? Everything is good. Okay, Ivan, thank you. Okay, thank you, Richard. Okay, that's cool to know. Because right now, I'm just thinking about the settings that I have in OBS. I mean, I've got to use 8 different pieces of software to do one thing ultimately. I guess I'm doing 4 or 5 things at the same time. But my computer seems to be handling it. Okay. Thank you, Ed. Lars, you did one with Bobby also. Cool. I can't wait to hear that. It's been really fun. I just met Bobby, gosh, a month ago, maybe a little over a month ago. Hasn't been that long that I've known him. And he and I, unbeknownst to a lot of people, have something very common between us. Yeah, and Richard, I'll tell you, hang on. My sound setting, advanced audio, I have a 240 millisecond delay on the sync offset for Restream and Reaper. Mine's set at 240, and it's in stereo. So if that number helps you by any way, I don't know, but yeah. Let's put some delay on this. Okay. 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 Yeah, very nice. Yeah, Bobby, how did you record your guitars on that? Thanks, Lars. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've worked long and hard to make stuff. I don't live stream a whole lot, so it sounds great in my headphones, and it seems like it sounds great out in YouTube world. So, I'm hoping that we can keep that whole thing going. Doing some. What chord am I playing, Richard? Ooh, it's a gangly one. My hand's not warmed up. Anybody else can tell me what chord I'm playing? Just curious. Oh, you did that? Okay, dude. Oh man, that makes my day to see that. Okay. Yeah, the guitar tone on that, your guitar sound was just fabulous. It's so funny that line 6 made something so totally epic 20 some odd years ago, 24 years ago. Oh man. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Ed, thanks, brother. Wow, yeah, that line 6 was it was way ahead of its time. Yeah. I still have mine. And I have the foot controller to change channels with it. And I have used that for doing gigs. I mean, I was using it at gigs 10 years ago, and people were like, oh, dude, really? Guitar players would walk up and look at that. And I'd be like, well, you haven't heard it yet, have you? Oh, yes. Yes. And I have not touched my pod in quite a long time. I haven't plugged it in. It's just I've got enough stuff on my workspace here, including I have to have room for a coffee mug, which is about the space that those things take up. But I just haven't plugged it. I need to get that thing out again. I've just recently gone back to playing through my amp. Yeah. And let's see. So Lars and Ed, let's see. Yeah, it's so funny. So you guys have both. I try and keep track of everybody's recording stuff, but good grief. Tell me who all I've collaborated with, right? Uh, good luck. Um, yeah. So Ed and Lars, I believe you guys have both collaborated on stuff with Bobby. Is that a correct assumption? Oh, okay. So you're type 2. Zach, well, welcome to the club, brother. Uh, yeah, I hope you're taking good care of yourself. Type 2, I'm a type 1 diabetic. Hey, Sith. I guess I'm going to stay on a little, a little while longer, man. Thanks, you guys. Sith, it's so good to see you. Um, XT, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. That makes total sense. Okay, Ed, you haven't. Okay. He'll be putting out more stuff. The guy's probably recording like a monster right now, constantly. He just got a new recording device that I think he's pretty proud of. It seems like Bobby just re-upped his recording stuff, or took a step in the next evolution of the equipment that he was using. And it's really fun to hear that. I got a first taste of what his guitar sound was like, or not guitar sound, geez, Freudian slip, what his drum sound was like. And he had moved and placed some microphones in different places, and holy smokes, it was really cool to hear that. Okay, Lars, you've done 2. Oh, okay. Okay, Lars. Man, I hope I've set a good example, man. Uh, and we can go there because I have nothing to hide about my disease and diabetes. And you know what I've done is made sure to eat right. Probably the most important thing I've done to be able to be as old as I am and as totally freaking healthy as I am. And I'm knocking on wood on that one because I've done okay. But if you know, starting out young and making sure that you take care of your blood glucose and check it, the whole thing often. And she's probably got technology like I have that she can look at a device and it'll tell her what her blood glucose is in a moment. All of that stuff is really important, but another very important part of it is exercise, getting out and getting your heart going and getting your muscles working to keep that circulation flow going in your legs. This is stuff that you guys probably all already know, but I will definitely reiterate the importance of all of that. And most important, do not do drugs. Go ahead and drink a beer if you want to once in a while, but do not do drugs. You want to die young, start doing dope. Stupid. Um, yeah. Okay. So Zach, you're on top of things. Let me draw. Oh, yeah. Yeah. One of the first things, I was 11 years old when I came down with diabetes, and at 11 years old, in what year was it? I'll save that. My birthday's tomorrow. But my doctor said, you can do anything anyone else can do. You're not going to be able to join the military. You're not going to be able to fly commercial jets, airplanes. You're not going to be able to drive truck like a long haul trucker. And you're not going to be able to do drugs. Those were like the four things that he gave me as an outline, or as a guideline, the day I found out I was a diabetic. So that stuck with me. And I don't walk on water. Yeah. Yeah, and you know, I'll tell you something that thank you, Ed. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, oh no, is it 9:40 tomorrow morning? I'll officially turn I'll have another official rotation around our sun. Orbit around our sun. Yeah, thank you. And you know, this is another cool detail about that is that me and my brother-in-law were born on the same day, same year, and I believe in the same hospital, possibly. Um, right? And so he married my sister, obviously, is my best friend. He is not a diabetic. So we share a birthday, and he's an hour older than me, and he acts like it. So this coming weekend, I might be celebrating my birthday with my brother-in-law. Might be a little bit weak to say. I might be at home. It's on the internet. It must be true. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's tomorrow. Gosh, it's only, oh, wow. Another year, another orbit. Yeah. And I got another kind of interesting thing that happened this week. I will be moderating on Ron Ward's channel when I can be there. I can't do it while I'm at work because I just have a cell phone. I don't think I'd be able to do much from that, but he's on at such odd hours for me. And Ron has some really, playing some really cool music, I think, some additional music, and it doesn't seem to be like a pay-to-play type thing. And the music is often very interesting, and he's very selective about what he plays to make sure that things stay on the up and up. And the quality of the recordings and songwriting has been really pretty fantastic on his show. It's been really fun. So I was happy to be asked to do that. You guys, I'm gonna have to get going. I've got to get to work here in about 20 minutes. So I said I was gonna go about a half an hour ago, and then a bunch of folks showed up, and it's so great to see you all. Thank you for joining me. Um, I'm. Uh, take a picture. You guys, I don't know how many of these anybody will ever actually see in real life. I'm trying to get it in the frame here. Let me get my microphone out of the way. Yeah, with the dolphin nose headstock and all that, just really lucky and happy to. Thank you, Bobby. Happy to have this thing here and be able to spend some time with it and get a little bit intimate. I may have recorded something with it. That remains to be seen or heard. Yeah, thank you all for being here. I'm going to try and end this. It may stay on for a few seconds. I've got to figure out in YouTube Studio how to shut it off, but I'm going to go ahead and stop streaming at this point. Ivan, thank you for being here. Bobby, Ed, let's see, Lars, Sith, Dale, thank you for being here. Dale, I don't know if I saw you earlier. Yeah, I appreciate you all being here and listening to me doink around on a guitar for a little bit this morning. Really special. Richard, thank you for being here and for your help and your feedback and stuff. Ed, all you guys. If I missed anybody in saying see you later, you guys have, Trimmer, hey buddy, hello and goodbye. Zach, peace, brother. Take care of yourself. It sounds like you're doing a great job with that. To all you diabetics out there, rock on. Peace.